Hey guys, in one of my previous videos I asked you all to comment a question in the comments section. So in this video I'm going to be answering those questions. So let's get right into it. Alright, so my first question is, how do you manage your recoil so well? So all guns have variable recoil. They all have different kinds of recoil. They might sway to the left, to the right, or maybe even just up and down. So to truly master a gun's recoil is you really need to understand the way that the gun shakes, moves, and really just vibrates all around your screen. So the best way to kind of understand that, maybe go into casual, spray a wall or something with a gun without controlling any of the recoil. See the way that the bullets kind of spread on the wall, and then you can kind of manage it from there. Just practice a lot with the gun and you'll be able to master the recoil very, very well. Also, you need to have a really good understanding of how to control your right stick, which is your right D stick. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. I personally use Control Freaks. I know, I'm a scum, but it seriously helps, even though it seems like some cheesy marketing garbage. It's actually really fundamental to controlling recoil very, very well. So the next question is, how did I get into doing YouTube and streaming? So, back in April of last year, a friend of mine, we were hanging out, and he showed me really just the basics of uploading clips and things like that, because a long time ago I tried uploading a Destiny video, because I used to play Destiny, and I would sort of record it with my phone. It's like externally from my TV. It was so cringy. But yeah, I deleted that and I changed the name of the YouTube channel and I uploaded my first video, which was the Pulse Rampage, or the Pulse Highlights. And it was sort of a lame video, I'm going to be honest, but it was my first video. It marked the beginning to something that came better in the future. And really, having a YouTube channel is really all about persistence and development, and without having the drive to do so, you can't have a good YouTube channel. But yeah, he showed me how to do, thumbnails and like transitions and everything. And then I sort of went off on my own because he wasn't around as much, obviously because he didn't live with me or anything. But yeah, so I sort of explored more. I began making outros and stuff like that, and having clips of the week or clips of the day or something. And my videos weren't amazing because there was no commentary, and I found this other YouTuber called Zero Tolerance, who also play on Xbox. I ended up playing with them a long time ago, but yeah, they sort of showed me their ways of doing things. So they would basically stream stuff and then have it saved to their archive broadcasts, which if you really want to know how to do that, just comment down below and ask me how. I can just comment that. I can reply to that comment. And so I basically had to put anything that I found interesting from a stream and highlight it on that stream, and then it would be put into my highlights, and then I would throw those into my editor and edit things from there, add transitions, add an outro. And the whole process by itself probably takes about 3 hours. And obviously I've experimented with other videos. Some may call them Anthony Pitt videos. I've experimented with those. Not that great, but it's a beginning, and that's the idea. The idea is to become better at something by failing the first few times. And that's really all this channel is. It's just failures upon failures, and then I finally get something right, and then I feel very accomplished about it. But my YouTube channel, it's a hobby, and it's really exciting to upload a video every time, because I feel that little spark that I can be like, yeah, I'm publishing something that the whole public can see. Even if the entire public doesn't see it, I'm still like revealing some amazing things that I can do on a video game. So my next question is, where do you live, how old are you, and where were you born? Alright, so I'm not really going to answer the age question, but I will say I'm in my mid to late teen years, and I was born in Quebec, Canada, and I moved to America when I was I believe like 6 months old or something. And I have French Canadian roots, Irish roots. I'm Italian as well, um, and obviously French. Do you still live with your parents, or do you live alone? Yeah, I'm one of those I live in my mom's basement kind of guys. At this point in time, how many times have you hit diamond? I believe I've hit diamond 5 or 6 times in the past seasons. Um, I hit diamond in Skull Rain. I was literally like 2 elo off of diamond in Red Crow. And I hit diamond basically all of year 2 so far. And a bit of an achievement, I'm not going to brag about it, but my second account, as you may know, is my main account really for YouTube. I'm hacking, by the way, that account. I made it to diamond on it. I went all the way back down to copper, and now I'm a platinum 3. I'm in the middle of platinum 3, and I'm trying to get diamond again. I don't know, just a bit of a bragging point there. What games were you interested in before Siege? Um, well, I played a lot of COD, sadly, before Rainbow Six. And I was also interested a lot in World of Tanks and a lot of other like weird strategy games. And having, Rainbow Six come along, it's like a combination of those two games. Rainbow Six is like a perfect combination of all the games I liked. I also liked Far Cry. I actually really liked the Tomb Raider series because it was like super interesting. Um, but yeah, I mean, those things combined just really sparked Siege. And at first, I really didn't like Siege, but it got better in my brain at one point because something happened and I got way better at it, and it just seemed like such a better game once I got better at it. What are some tricks that you've learned throughout your time on Siege that help you win gunfights? I think probably the most helpful thing to know is that you need to aim at head level, and I guess sort of consciously you need to believe that you can win any gunfight that you get into, because I've told my friends this so many times, the more confident you are in a gunfight, the more of a chance you have of winning it because of, not panicking. And when you panic, you potato aim. I guarantee you potato aim. Also, don't get caught mid-sprint. I'm one that to do this all the time. I'm always moving around the map. That's just who I am. I get very edgy when I can't, do much for the team. That's why I hate playing anchors. You'll notice in my videos I'm always playing, just not 3 armor operators because it's just not my playing style. I'm very aggressive, which is why getting caught mid-sprint is not good because you need to ADS, and that ADS time just gets extended when you're sprinting. I can't tell you how many times I've died because of over-sprinting, in an area. Also, you need to listen to your surroundings. You can't just not listen. It's just not a thing. And, if you're having trouble listening, I suggest turning down the music volume. And to my friends, I suggested turning down the dialogue volume, but I saw in a couple of tweets by Ubisoft and a couple of other people that play the game that are popular YouTubers like the Godly Noob. He tweeted something out about having the dialogue volume up actually turns up the footsteps in the game, which I tried turning it up today and I got like 3 aces, which is awesome. I don't know if it's just the placebo effect. I have no idea, but it seems like it's working, so you might want to try it if you think the same will do for you. How often do YouTube clips occur for you? This is a difficult question, mainly because, well, they don't happen often, I will say that. Some people have accused me of being a robot or a hacker, which totally makes sense, because I post videos of just me annihilating people, and, that's a normal reaction, I guess. But trust me, these clips don't happen, all the time. Just because I'm a good player doesn't mean that every round I'm doing something significant, because that's what some people really think. There's some games where I die right off the bat and my team gets mad at me and I'm just like, I'm sorry. I tried, and it's just, I screw up sometimes and I get mad at myself because I know I can do better than that. And then I end up doing worse that game because I'm just pulling myself down. And that just leads me to not get any good footage. But, having good YouTube footage, you just have to be positive and drive through the game like any other game. No pressure, just be calm and cool and collected, and you'll win the game. But YouTube clips, it's really hard to say because it depends on the given day, how the person's playing. For me, usually I get 3 to 4, maybe even only 2 clips a game. And that doesn't necessarily mean it might be a clip of me getting kills. Maybe it's like a funny clip or something, but either way, I do get clips basically every game, but it really depends. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I get a lot. Does trash hit reg happen to you all the time? Oh yeah, and I'm going to show a bunch of clips of me getting ripped off by hit registration at the beginning of the next video. Alright, so that is going to bring us to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for submitting questions, sending me Twitter DMs. Hope you all have a great Christmas. I'm going to try and upload a video maybe by the 26th. Until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.